sharpen your sword cause the time is near. Gotta do it big like Bon Iver. I'm a rock star on a chandelier. Off the wall, see I'm about to go crazy. For the beast, anybody that can tame me.
See, today I'm going to be trying out quite a few new things. This RCMA color process foundation in the shade MB7. I've tried MB6, which was the right undertone but too light, and I tried MB7, which was way too deep and somehow not the right undertone, even though I thought all the MBs were supposed to be the same. So my alarm clock goes off right in the middle of that. MB7 should be a match for me. We'll be trying that out. I also have the Metallic Heat liquid eyeshadows from Morphe, and this Glitter Fix glitter lip gloss from Maybelline in the shade Shadow Hunter. Lovely shade of green, can't wait. Anyway, let's get started. I haven't concealed. I used my toner and my grapeseed oil. And I've decided that since this is a cream foundation, I really shouldn't need much in the way of concealing. So I'm just gonna put this on first. Well, actually, let me swatch it because I don't need to go to work looking like a fool. I think that'll do. Since it's a creamy foundation, I shouldn't need too much concealer. I haven't used a cream foundation in forever. Usually when I use a cream foundation, it's just the contour palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have a really good contour shade in there and a really good highlight shade in there, but not a foundation shade, but I can mix one out of what they have. Glides on really nicely. It's super messy, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected. I've been eyeing this shade of this foundation for a very long time, but I'm cheap. It's not expensive, but I'm just cheap. But it was on sale at Camera Ready Cosmetics. And that's actually when I got the blushes from Ben Nye as well, because I buy a lot of my powder and things like that from Camera Ready. But I want to try out a few new things. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, that's pretty good coverage. I'm thinking I might risk it and not even use concealer today, because I put a little bit more here because I don't know if I put any there, and it doesn't really look like I put much there. Of course, nothing's ever gonna match all the way down because my neck is super dark, chest super light. I think that's doable. I'm going to highlight quickly so I can set this because cream foundation always makes me a little nervous. Use Conceal and Define, the shade 13.5. I wish the tone were a little different though, so I'm going to, no, that's peach. There we go. I'm going to throw in some lavender color correcting liquid concealer. This is from Ulta. Okay, now I'm going to set my concealer. Ben Nye Pretty Pink Powder. I'm going to use some eye primer. Today we're using the Base Booster from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna let that sit for just a moment. Throw on some blush. First one I see is this one from NYX in the shade Electro. So that's what we're using. That is my contour brush, whatever. Well, since I've already got blush on my contour brush, I'll just use it and to do some contour blush, the shade Abby from Julia's Place. Do my regular contour, just Ben Nye Ebony Powder. I really shouldn't do too much with my eyes today because my eyes been bugging me, but that's no fun. So I'm gonna use Bronze Peach by Coastal Scents for under my brow. Let's crack into these Metallic Heat metallic eyeshadows from Morphe. Okay, so we have this green, which I'm definitely wearing. That goes really nicely with my lip gloss. These two. This is in the shade Fuego. Cute, I like that. It's pretty. And this is in the shade Flare. So Flare is gold, but like a bronzy gold. So I'm just gonna do right here and right here. It's probably a bad idea, but let's see. That did not do what I thought it was gonna do. What it did is impressive, but had I known it was actually gonna be that decent, I would not have put it up there. So we'll just continue on with that, and we'll just use a smidgen of fuego there and there, and I'm gonna move faster because I just want that to be like a thin smattering of color. That should be fine. And this isn't the way it's gonna look. It's gonna be, this is a more opaque formula, if you can see that. But I didn't want it to be opaque up here. That's just for sparkles. Now we're actually gonna use the way it's probably made to be used. And this is in the shade Ignite. And dude, this shade of green is beautiful. Have you ever told yourself you're not gonna buy makeup for a while, and then you do, and then you regret it? I don't regret this at all. Actually, I'm hoping that if I go to look again, there'll be more. Because this is like one of those things that I like enough that I would want to use. Well, if it lasts. But right now, if it behaves the way it's supposed to, I would totally stock up on this so that I would never, ever, 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 ever run out. That is so pretty. I'm gonna go back in with my brush and pretend like I have some precision. I like that. I do think that the other two are probably things that should be used on their own as lid colors. So let's calm that down a bit using Harvest Brown from Coastal Scents. So I'm just going to just mute that a little right up here. I think that works. Oh, I didn't use my bin eye blushes. I will do that another time. We're going to use Coastal Scents green pencil that doesn't have a name. Brush off my bake. Throw on my bin eye nutmeg powder. I might want a little heavy on the contour again. Too late. Let me set my face, and then I'm gonna throw some more eyeshadow on because that eyeshadow deserves to not be tamed. Let that sit for a moment. Slop some stuff in my hair. Okay, my hair said it's not in the mood to be bothered with, so I'm not doing anything else to it. Brush off this stuff. Some more Ignite. That'll do. So we got this lip color. Already said it. Shadow Hunter by Maybelline. First I was thinking it was a little more sheer than I wanted because I thought I was seeing my natural pink lip color come through, but it's not. There's actually pinkish in here. So. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay. I need to... my rose water. I don't think I'm dealing with any eyeliner today because I'm just happy with that the way it is. I can't wait till this moisturizer dries out in my hair a little. I'm using Urban Decay All-Nighter. And we are done. This is what we have for today. I'll be doing some check-ins to let you know how this cream foundation holds up, how the lipstick holds up, how the eyeshadow holds up. And that's it. We are at 11 hours, and this is what we're looking like. I have not touched up anything except for my lipstick because it actually looks really bad when it fades off. I'm glad I did not do anything with my eyes, like the eyeshadow, or eyeliner, or mascara, because my eye is still killing me. And no fault from the eyeshadow, it's just allergies. But, so we do have a little bit of shine. I really didn't have any transfer. I haven't blotted or anything till now. I think with blotting, I go back down to kind of acceptable. This is what we have for transfer with blotting. It's not too bad. I mean, there's not really much oil, and you know, everything stayed intact and there's not too much color there. I don't know, in this lighting, the match is fairly decent. In the lighting in one of the bathrooms at work, it looks very light and almost dry. But I don't know, this light looks all right. So I'm not sure. I will try this out again tomorrow and I'll give another update then. Today I'm going to be using the RCMA cream foundation again. If I can find it, I've already lost it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cover myself up a bit. So I haven't done anything to my face yet, so I'm using my Rodan & Fields Reverse. I've mentioned this before. I'm trying to lighten the spots on my face. Apparently my eye is extremely angry because I just got out of the shower and my eye is already gross again. I apologize if you don't know what it is, but that eye just gets angry with the world. And I got a little bit more of the reverse on some gauze. So I'm gonna let that dry for just a moment. So I think my face is, yeah, it's sufficiently dry. Use grapeseed oil. Oh, and I'm going to conceal today using the AOA Wonder Cover in the shade Cocoa. So my concealer's been sitting for a bit because I had to do some paperwork for my daughter. I'm going to blend that out. Set my RCMA No Color Powder. Today I'm going to use my little spatula dealie for the foundation. Just warming it up a bit because it is, you know, cream solid. That should be a sufficient start. Okay, so I think it blended up pretty well with the spatula, except I did have to go around my nose and around my eyes with my finger. And then this little spot right here does not want to stay covered. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit more on there. I just realized I forgot to prime my face again. So I will be trying out the Ben Nye Media Pro Ultra Blush in the shade Coven Red. It's a cream. So I'm doing this over my foundation. I'm just gonna blend it in. And of course, you know I'm gonna put my powder over this, so it's not gonna look like I've just got these big splotchies there. And then I also have the Ben Nye Ultra Blush in the shade Onyx. Yes, it is black. Okay, and for that one, I should have used a little bit less. Oops. Okay, so do not use the same amount of contour black blush as you do with the red, because the red's not as concentrated apparently. So I'm just gonna put some dabs on my, oh, that's probably way too much too. Just a little tiny bit under here and there. Yes. And then I'm also going to use this to do the smaller contour areas. And then I'm just gonna throw some more foundation on over my cheek. And even that tiny little bit I used was a little bit too much for the contour. That stuff is way more concentrated. I used to use a black eyeshadow and I never had this much of a spreading of it. Okay, so I got some more foundation. And it is dark, but it's very sheer. So I'm not too worried about the blush being overpowering. Like up here, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I've decided it's fine. After I put my powder on, we'll be good. I think I did that cheek heavier than that cheek, but whatever. Now we need to highlight. Since we're using cream stuff, let's cream highlight too. So we're gonna go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour palette. And this is the Deep Kit. And I like to use these shades Nude and Coral mixed together for highlight when I use this. I really like using these spatulas for cream things because, I mean, I don't know if you just saw, but I mean, I wipe it off and I can use it again. They're really easy to clean, really convenient. I'm gonna use this silicone dealy for the small area here. And then I'm gonna go into the Coral. Blend that out real quick. I'm just making a mess of things. I forgot that once upon a time, I forgot that when I used to use cream blush in the past, that was before I highlighted and contoured, like not as in a step before, as in I didn't highlight and contour back then. So I just covered up my blush pretty much with a highlight. The contour is fine. So I'm just gonna get some more, this red one.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm talking about makeup. Okay, so I just redid the blush. I redid my blush. And now I'm just going to set my highlight with my Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder. I'm making sure that I'm packing that in because this is a cream foundation. And the last thing I need is for it to be slipping and sliding all over the place. Normally I would set a cream contour as well, but I don't want to set with a darker powder since my cream contour is pretty deep. So when I set with my regular powder, I'll just make sure to press that in. I'm going to use my Muse eyeshadow primer, the shade Clean Slate. Sit for a second because I'm actually going to prime my lips because I haven't done that in forever. And I want my lip color to actually last today. I want it to last every day, but today I'm actually doing something about it. Just gonna do something quick and easy. We're using this mystery shadow I got from Sally Beauty. It's white and glittery. It was like under $2. Just came out of those like little envelope things. And I put a sticker on it so it would go in my magnetic palette, so I have no idea what it is. That's just for under my brows. And we're gonna use Chocolatier as like my base. And this Morphe eyeshadow in the shade Ignite for my lid. Okay, and that's all I'm doing for that. I'm gonna line my lips real quick with something. I'm running out of time as usual. Brush off my bake. I'm not gonna be setting with my RCMA No Color Powder because I just seriously don't have time, so I'm just gonna use my Ben Nye powder. Okay, spray with rose water. I'm not gonna set my face now just because I'm running out of time, but I will set my face when I get to work. I keep setting spray at work because setting spray is a priority. I may also put on some eyeliner today. I don't know. Oh, and I'm gonna use this Black Orchid lip color that I got from Hue Noir. I wanted to use a highlight, but I don't really have time. And that's it. Bye. Okay, so we are at 16 hours. I had a long day because I had work. Then I had a headache and took a nap after work. And then I had darts. I just got home from darts. This is what my face is looking like. I've cracked my neck quite a few times. And I really didn't have any transfer. I didn't really have any breakup or separation, even though it does look like I did have some makeup fading. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't touch my nose because my nose has a little bit of transfer. But this is how it's looking after 16 hours. I mean, it's not fabulous. It's obviously not fresh makeup, but it is fairly decent and presentable. And I'm talking about the foundation because the eyeshadow is pretty much gone again. It's really pretty, but it does not last. And the lip color, I touched that up once. But I mean, I wouldn't expect that to last the whole day either. So that's that. Let's see, we'll get you a little closer. So again, I don't blot and I don't touch up my makeup because I can't be bothered. So that's what we've got. Not too oily. Looks decent except for that right there, but that's for me picking at my face. That's all I've got. I'm probably gonna wear the foundation for the rest of the week. If I have any like outstandingly good or bad results, I'll share again. But other than that, this is probably just gonna be it, and I'm just gonna continue wearing this.